I use Claude Code daily for professional apps and websites that sell for thousands of dollars and for simple, small scripts. The one thing in common for both is that they drain my credit card, API is very expensive, and my max plan hits session limits daily, so I had to come up with a solution, a way to use Claude without paying every time I touch it. Especially for small projects, testing ideas, learning, I had to figure out a solution or a free alternative. So I built a simple workaround, a free setup. That actually works, and I'm sharing it with you in this video. But if you're building real products, working with clients, or launching a SaaS, you must pay for a good subscription. However, for learning and testing and building small things, this is more than enough. Let me show you. Step 1. Install Claude Code. First, we need to install Claude Code, and to do that, we go to Windows PowerShell and open it. From here, you will see this black Windows screen. Then type the following command. Keep in mind that you must install Node.js from nodejs.org. Then you hit enter and wait for it to be installed. Once installed, you will see this on the screen, and you just need to type Claude and hit enter to check if it's installed. And then from this list, you can choose the theme of the tool, like dark mode, light mode, and others. You can choose any type you like. I will choose auto to match my terminal theme and hit enter. Then from here, it will ask you for a login method, and you need to log into your Claude account. We have 3 options. The first option is for subscription option, in case you can pay $17 per month or $100 for the max plan. This is the best option for using Claude Code. Make sure to subscribe to learn the best vibe coding tips. For us, we'll choose the second option. Once the browser is open, make sure to log in with your Google account, then choose a username. Click continue, then choose individual account. From there, it will take you to an authorization page to authorize the login we started from PowerShell. Then it will take you to a buy page to buy API credits, but don't worry, just close the windows. We have our free alternative. Now, if I go to any folder from PowerShell by using the command cd, like this folder I created in desktop, Vyntrix tool, and write Claude to start Claude, then hit yes, I trust this folder, and give it any prompt like, create a txt file explaining how to use Claude and hit enter. It will show this red line that I don't have any balance. And you can also focus here that it's using Claude Sonnet 4.6 from Anthropic. Just keep this in mind because we will change it. Step 2. Get free API. In order to get a free API to use with Claude, we go to openrouter.ai, which is basically a platform for all AI APIs, both paid and free, like Claude itself, GPT, Gemini, and others, and I will show you how to get free ones. But first we need to sign up by clicking here. Then we sign up with Google account or any other way, like GitHub or so. After signing up, we must agree on their terms of use. After doing so, it will take us directly to the API page where we will generate our API by clicking Create API Key, and this their API page for any API we have on OpenRouter. As my account is new, it says no API yet, so we click Create to create a new one. Then we give it an ID. I will name it Vyntrix and leave anything else as it is. Then we click Create. And this is our API key. Make sure to copy it and save it somewhere, because we'll need it later. In the home page, you can always see API keys in the left sidebar, in case you need to generate new ones. Now we go to the models page. Here we find all the models OpenRouter provides. In the search bar, we write free. As you can see, these are all the models we can use with our API we generated, and pay attention, we can use them for free, no credit or balance needed. Like this NVIDIA Nematron 3 Super. I personally use this model for small projects. Anyway, just keep in mind that you must choose one of these models for later use. Let's continue. Step 3. Use Claude with OpenRouter API. Now, we have 2 ways to do this step. Either we go to Claude folder in users folder, like you're seeing, and edit this settings.json file with a new text I will share with you, and this will redirect all the tool to use our free API. Or we use the free API for a specific folder project. Like this folder in desktop I said earlier that I created it. Inside it, we create new folder named .claude, and inside .claude folder, we create a new txt file. Leave it as it is for now. We will rename it later. Now we open the txt file and put the following text I will share with you in the description inside it. Of course, replace the API key with your OpenRouter API, and make sure to leave other parameters as they are. For the model, I already showed you how to get one. Again, you go to OpenRouter website, and in the models tab, you search free and choose any free model you'd like to use, like this z.aiglm 4.5. Let's try it together. So we just need to copy the name of the model by selecting it or by clicking this copy button and paste it in the models inside the txt file we created. Then we replace all the 3 models values with the one we copied, like I'm doing here. After finishing, we click Ctrl+S or just save it any way you know. Then we get back to the txt file in the folder we created and rename it as following settings.json or settings.local.json. Then we confirm the change of the file extension by clicking yes. Now we go back to test it on PowerShell, but don't write Claude command directly. Instead, we go to the folder where we created .claude folder and the JSON file. In my case, it's on desktop and named Vyntrix tool. Then we run the Claude command. As you can see, the model changed from Claude Sonnet 4.6 that we saw earlier to the model we choose from openrouter. Let's give it a test prompt asking about what model we are using. As you see, it's written here, I'm powered by ZAI-GLM 4.5 Air, which means our setup is completely successful. Let's give it another prompt to create a TXT file explaining the limits of this model and see if it will work with Claude Agent. So, in case it doesn't, we will debug it right now. Here it is, it worked, and now it's asking permission to create the file. Of course, we select yes. Here it is, file created, which means if we go to the folder, we'll find a TXT file with the content we need. For all the details and texts we used and commands, you will find them here in this repo. Just search Vyntrix in GitHub or the link in the description. And this index.html file is your savior if you face any kind of issues, because it has more details for specific cases and asked questions and many other things. So if you want more tutorials, vibe coding tips, you know you can help the channel grow by subscribing.